Well, Bugsy, yeah, in Summer, we're getting. Well, I hear that they got Jane. I don't know how to feel about this. Why didn't they update and say that this is another volume? I guess it's just something extra, man. Hmm. Well, in Summer, do you think we'll be prepared for the new visual novels that are going to be on Nightlife and the Big Three Box TV? I think everything shall be to our specifications. Good on Sakamoru. And yeah, for you ready? Yeah, dude, I'm ready. Let's get to it, then. Knick-knack, old friend. It's a beautiful night on Eternia. On Eternia. Beautiful night? Yeah, I wouldn't really call Eternia beautiful. I mean, it can be. A little bit. The sky is clear. The breeze is blowing. The cool breeze is blowing. Even the unbearable screeching of a still-throated bat cricket sounds sweeter than usual. Yet, there's a moment of panic that hangs in the air. Dave, hold up, right. Dave, are you okay? Oh God, she's done. What has she done? Oh, hold up. Dave, tell me that's just grub sauce. Please tell me that's just grub sauce. Please tell me that's just grub sauce. Card Cat, stop being so melodramatic. It wasn't me who did it. Fine. It was my fault, I admit it. I'm sure he'll be fine. Yeah, Card Cat. No, it's no biggie. I mean, this is obviously the shittiest situation I could possibly be in right now. What the fuck just happened? I feel like we went in the middle of this. Me too. Like my lawyers will be in touch, and don't even think that they won't. But also, is it literally fucking grub sauce? Like to chill for 2 seconds? Oh, thank God. I know the idea of having to swap out my soiled ketchup crusted pants is getting you all hot and bothered under under that damn under that sweater, but damn, it's just a picnic, dude. Why did they use the exact line? Yeah, I don't get that either. Well, it's gonna be one of those episodes, ain't it? Where we, when where our minds get fucked with. Yeah. Oh, those sweet, beautiful episodes. But, everybody's all together and shit. There, there are children present, and just like that, everything's all right. You single-handedly revolutionized the art of picnicking on Eternia. Got a huge checkered blanket, a car-sized wicker hamper, and an unholy quantity of food in Tupperware containers. A lively crowd, and the best part, most of your recently acquired friends are here. What could you possibly need? Shit's quaint as fuck. Okay, shit's quaint as all fuck out here. Oh, Kadai and Rose are in this timeline, and they're probably gonna be together without any of the baggage they're having in freaking Homestuck too. Oh my God! Did you read the new update? Yeah, I did. It was pretty sad seeing Kadai like that. Yeah, but well, this timeline's a little bit better, right? Yeah. How many tentacles would you say she has roughly? Let's see. It's okay, take your time. My interest, purely scientific. Rose, I didn't know you liked tentacle hentai. Well, I mean, I didn't know both of you liked tentacle hentai. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit surprised myself. Present, like, past me. I'm a little surprised. Me too. Yes, precisely. Thank you, Kanaya. Rose, don't think you slick. I know what's going on. This is all part of my set of cryptozoology. Yeah, whatever. whatever, Rose. Whatever you want to say to yourself. Okay, whatever helps you sleep at night. It's cool if you want some tentacles. There ain't nothing wrong. I mean, I know Kanai over here can oblige you. If you want tentacle, but at least something. You know what I'm saying? You can help make it exacter. Well, that's not a that's the problem. I don't really think there's a definitive answer. She just has so many. Kanaya, why are you blushing? I always knew Kanaya and Rose were freaks. like in the most respectful way possible. But I know man, both of us know they probably get down more often than not. Like some straight up Willow and that one chick. I can't remember her name now. That one chick that Willow was with in Buffy. Yeah. Everybody seems to be having a good time. You're a pretty good picnic host, if you could say so yourself. You lie back on the blanket and relax. Jade and Nebula! Man, this is so fucking... Excuse me, everybody. I'm a little bit emotional, you know? For those of you that don't know, me and my past self here, you guys use the present, but me use my past. But let me explain something to all of you. See, in the actual Homestuck, everybody out there, some of these characters die or die twice and then come back. And it's so nice to see a very peaceful moment. It rarely happens in Homestuck. Or at least when it does happen, it's not for too much longer. No Lord English. No starting to scratch and starting a whole different universe. No little cow. This is just so perfect. Nebula, can you pass those green pies, please? Sure. Let me just... My dude! My dude Erden. Yeah. Erden's still my... Erden... You're probably wondering at the last episode, does that mean Erden's still my friend? Oh yeah, Erden may be an overdramatic fuck, but legit, he is my friend, man. Even though him and Monica fuck like rabbits, or a rabbit and a fish. Yeah, think about that. That's the next. That should be the next arc of V-Stars. Haru fucks with this. Dude, step off. She didn't ask for your help. Everyone is getting along so well. I mean, yeah. Well, I didn't ask your opinion whether the mid-blood human female wanted my help or not. Oh my god. Are you seriously calling her that? What's wrong with you? Guys? Humans don't have different colored blood, you useless tool. Simply enjoying what's... Break them up! Because that's what I have to do whenever I'm hanging out with Solix. And then freaking Aridin happens to show up. I mean, yeah, Aridin has changed, but him and Solix still hate each other. Not hate fuck each other, because I don't know if Monica would like that, but they still hate each other to a point. Now, I guess in another way that's a form of auspicianism with me. With their auspice. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Alright, that does it. Enough of this. Long nonsense. And live and live had enough of you. That's awesome. Eat shit and die. Why don't you make me? It would be my pleasure. Oh, come on, guys, no! This always happens. Dude, you're telling me. I remember before we all started to go out and take down Lord English in my timeline, I could never get these two to sit down and just hang out for 5 minutes. Like, every time. These two would freaking fight with each other. Oh. What? Do you have Monica in your timeline? Yeah. But it was never really about, like, peppery or anything. They just fucking fight each other. And, he would always kind of, like, shit. He'd always, like, have Monica shield Minka's eyes. And, basically, they just go at it. Oh dear God, now it's a disaster. You gotta find some way to stop this before everything you work for collapses under this pointless, shitty boy drama. What better than this? Guys be like allies. Oh, hi there, Gansy. I don't mind you, you're just trying to stop a picnic emergency. Hey, hold on, sister, let's not be hasty. Right now, we are witnessing the birth of the greatest, dare I say, most righteous miracle of them all. I know! Gender motherfucking and why are you looking like that, Gamsey? You now, man. I don't want you to be sober now, buddy. I'm scared. And just like that, everybody wait. Where the what just happened? Why are we at our whole place? Prime? I don't know yet. I wish I did, man. I think we got hit with the chuckle voodoos. How we get? Damn, Z. Well, this version of him. Oh man, this version of him ain't like ours, where he learned that, Ah, great. It's a cold, dark night on Eternia. The overcast harsh wind is blowing, the other harsh wind is your own breath, picnic and shaky. You curl up tighter in the puddle of your blankets in the corner. You try to dream you have, but it's all ruined. You're trying to take a short rest from formatting. It's Indian amongst your peers, fixing their problems, which turns out to be a full-time job. You indulge your man. So this was just a dream? Aging like a wet cement circus pie that your dream had nothing, your dream hope was nothing more than that. With no basis on reality or accurate characterization. Things are simply too good to be true. Your subconscious clearly knew that all along. So it was a dream. Motherfucker! I know! Dude! I know, man. It was so good for a minute. It's like, man, remember all those dreams where we'd have like a dream of a Dreamcast 2 and we're playing it? Like Sonic Adventure 3. We have Sonic Adventure 3, Jet Set Radio 3, fucking Nights into Dreams 3. Oh, man. And then we wake up and it's just like, motherfucker, the Dreamcast 2! I hate those dreams. You get that hype you on something, you know it's never gonna happen. But it's Paradox Space, so maybe like in another timeline there is a Dreamcast too, and we got like all of them, and we're just sitting there. Me and you still crossing over from your timeline, and we're just sitting there playing it. Ah, man, don't talk about it, man. You made some wonderful friends over the last few weeks, months. It's been such a hectic whirlwind of non-stop amicability. You're not even sure how long you've been going. You've achieved so much on your quest. You know that for a fact. Now looking at your empty room filled with the ghosts of your memories of a lifetime ago, you can't help to feel despondent. There may be some things that will never be able to fix. Man, this blows. But that dream is totally accurate to how Solix and Aridin act when they're around. You know what? You know me. They still fucking fight like a bunch of kids. Your thoughts turned to John for some reason. He was absent from your. Can we not talk about it? It's not talking about that. It's not talking about that private side. I know, but we both know what happened to him, man. And just wait until they get in the update and they find out what happened to John. It's gonna be so fucking. Okay, cool. In the next video, can we talk about how? Can we literally talk about how? Why did John and Teresa kiss? Seriously, we need to put that on the fucking Homestuck credit, and I want to get some people's answers on that. Me too. Seriously, you're on point on that one. Raymond's sick alike. It feels like you haven't seen him for ages. You miss him without really thinking about it. You pick yourself up. You had enough of this horrible plan for now. Your friends will be alright without you for a little while. You tell yourself a few times. That's because we know what happens in Homestuck. I mean, I get why he's tripping like that, because once you see a whole bunch of your favorite trolls, a whole bunch of trolls that you're attached to, and a whole bunch of human characters you're attached to, it's sad. You materialize in a familiar suburban neighborhood, standing pleasantly of a pleasantly familiar house. It must be late fall by now. No, there are barely any leaves on the trees, and there's a chill to the air. But it fills your heart with warmth from the prospect of hanging out with your old friend John again. While your newer friends have been fun to spend time with in their own ways, you can't help but feel a special kind of fondness for John. Can I talk a little bit, man? Sure. Out of all the people I would ever want to be a friend, our daughter, you know, John was like, sure, in the main continuity of what's left of it, it would never happen. But our timeline, our unified timeline, happened. And I'm happy for it. Same here, buddy. Same here. It's not like you play the favorite with your chums or anything, but the fact that he was one of the first friends you met on your journey sets him apart from the others. It's nice to be back on Earth. You missed being able to go out in the sunshine, wander a little bit, take in the trees, the grass, the houses, before settling in the mailbox in the yard. A worrying thought occurs to you. Maybe John got caught up with the meeting of new people. You forgot about John. John forgot all about you. Your friendship would diminish so quickly. But you were really close with all this. We ain't in John's place. Nah, we ain't. Now, Prime, can we do this like sensible adults? I know, man. But we both know what atrocities she's committed. Yeah, in the main timeline, dude. Well, the secondary timeline. But let us do this. Let's do this, alright? Alright. He's still having a feeling about throwing his birthday. Throwing all his presents this year a long time ago. That was such a shitty thing to do. In more ways than one. Really a bad thing to John. This only overcomes you, the urge to nick it up to him. Instead of making a new friend today, why not try being a better friend to the one you already have? Taking a peek in the mailbox to see something inside. What happens if we reconsider? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that? Because. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. What was that? Nothing. You said, oh shit, then you saw James pop up. Looks like the mailman. You know, the flabby doing with the bright red arm dealing inside of the mailbox. You're quite certain that thing is supposed to be up when mail is retrieved. Even an idiot like you can tell that much. You're a first-rate idiot. You carefully raise the left eye and the corner of your eye, spying a movement on the window upstairs. It's John scoping out the mail again. Quick, in a flash, you shot yourself out of sight to a nearby bush. A white cat is hanging out in the back. It hisses at you, letting the crackling retcon energy. Oh yeah, we just, I forgot for a minute that we have retcon. The only way we're doing all this is retcon powers. It don't matter though, man. We took the retcon powers. Dude, let's no, man, no. We're not doing this. AF, we're not doing this. I know. I know. But you know. Yeah, we're making good time though. Dances across your palms. The kitty vanishes. It literally just straightens up, disappears. Okay, fine, whatever. Cats and nuns can do whatever the hell they want except for taking a hiding spot, that is. Now, you have to come here and come here in the name of friendship. Oh ho ho! A much better plan to surprise John. You won't believe you didn't think of this before. He loves pranks, and what better prank could be than ambushing a dear friend? You hope he's still his friend. Oh God, you're getting nervous again. Wait, this isn't John. Oh goodness. Hello, hello, Hitler number 2. Really, man? Jane's freaking. Man, I'm sorry, but seeing Jane used to fill me with so much happiness. But now she became what she didn't want to become. Well, in one time, yeah, in one time, but still. Even still, Jane is even Meet Jane was kind of teetering to that point. Oh goodness, no! Why it appears it appears to be some famous detective type individual, or at least some famous detective in a disguise. But what's more strange is you get the impression that underneath the disguise isn't John either. Whatever it is, they make a beeline for the mailbox. Dude, you know what we gotta do. I know. You grab the envelope and zap inside the house, but materialize in midair and collapse in a heap on the floor. Outside, you hear the telltale sounds of an exploding mailbox. We fucking did it, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because for some reason you know what that sounds like. Phew, that was a close one. You gotta do your J.A. voice? You know you can do it too, right? You are me. Fuck you. You always have to make it. Why do we always make this hard on the both of us? Dude, just do it. I hate you, you know? Yeah, but really you're just hating yourself. Fuck you. Fuck you too. But basically you're just saying fuck yourself. Okay. Oh. Oh lordy. That's smart. What? What on earth just happened? Your companion sits up in a bit of a daze. Looks like the disguise got knocked off with all the kerfuffle. Kerfuffle? Who says fucking kerfuffle anymore? Old people that ain't us. Ah, yeah. Your hunch is right on the money. This is definitely not John and Brent, but she looks oddly familiar though. You still think Jane's hot though? We're not talking about this now. You take a look at down the yard below. Yep, it's just like yours told you where once there was a mailbox, now a smoldering stump of wooden debris. Oh yeah, because we didn't blow it up. The people that still want to kill Jane so she doesn't get the crocker throne. So she doesn't get the crocker corpse thrown. Didn't our mailbox explode in the actual life? Yeah, I think so. It's been so long, man. There's exploring with some by surrounding debris. It's a sight to bring a tear to any mailman's eye, or fake or otherwise. You turn back and find the stranger standing over you, looking thoroughly disgruntled. Oh God, dude, she got a spoon. No, spoon kind. She's gonna spoon us. God damn it! I always knew spooning would kill us one of these days. You know, the one thing that hasn't changed with both of us, we still like to overreact. Yep. Or like overact. Yep. She points out a large spoon directly at your chest. Oh shit, he's gonna really spoon us. In the old sense of that word. It doesn't come off that threatening, you have to be honest. Although she could have probably at least some form of injury with it. Most likely the injury wouldn't be serious at all, but you try to take it seriously anyway. Just to be polite. Hold on a minute, Buster. You know, I am the greatest voice actress of all time. Fuck you! Is that how it's like? Yeah. Weird. It's weird without Isaac Martin saying and then me heartily saying fuck you. It's weird. Anyways, shall we? We shall. Who are you? What are we doing in my bedroom? And what are the blue blazes going on? Come on, spit it out. Oh no, you hate to be put on the spot, and the first question is a tough one. Who are you is something you don't have a definite answer to. After all this time, gosh, she does seem awfully confident with that spoon. You begin to entertain the thought that this girl might decide to simply beat you to death with it. Finding it hard to think amidst all this confusion, didn't she say her little? You thought that there. Oh wait. You thought you were dead. You were dead certain that this was John's house. It is John's house. It even has tire swing and everything. And this girl, who isn't she? John never mentioned having a set. Now that's a loaded question. Well, I mean, like, ectobiology is weird, kids. That's the moral of this story. That's the moral of what we're about to say. And we mean the 20-year-olds that are watching. The 20 to 18 demographic. Yeah, we gotta say that now. Some people in their 30s watch this, really. That's interesting. Or anything before. Looking around, it's obvious that she lives here. There are no traces of John's names. He did say he move without telling you? That thought makes you impossibly sad. If you won't talk, I suppose I'll have to suss up the truth for myself. Don't. I know. She said the magic word. She looks at you very carefully for a moment before glancing over one of the posters on the wall. It's a black and white picture of what looks like a daring group of detectives. They are drawn in a fairly minimal style, with round ovoid heads. Her face immediately her face lightens up in recognition. We're not Problem Sleuth. Jane, we're not Problem Sleuth. We're not. Child, you do it for old time's sake. Okay. Hoo. Mum's the word. She tests the side of her nose knowingly and winks. You realize she's trying to let you know that she knows something that you supposedly both know. But all you really know is that you have no idea what it is. Oh, you're very good. Pretending not know that, which means you know that we both know. Now you tell her. You haven't got the foggiest clue what she's talking about. Knowing stuff? How could anyone honestly accuse you of such a thing? Oh, Piff. No, that's Jake's. Oh, Piff. It's alright. I won't tell anyone. Keeping it incognito is the utmost importance for us problem sleuths like us. It's always a pleasure to meet a fellow fan. She sees Indy under the pressure that you're some sort of cosplayer. Either that or another recovered agent of some sort. Oh, what the hell? You might as well roll with it. Come on, stop pretending as the reader. We get into trouble every time you fucking pretend that you're something you're not. We really fucking do. It's easier than pretending to be a postal worker at any rate. Hold on a moment. I got just a thing for a fellow gentle person of taste. She puts the spoon away, which a moment release. She whips out another copy of the poster, pin out of nowhere, and signs it. You've never met or heard of this girl before, and she's just straight giving you her autograph. Wait a minute. In universe, did she create Problem Sleuth? I don't know. God, it's been years. Like everything else and stuff we remember, but Jane's like it's foggy. I mean, I remember. I think I remember. I think. Just take a look at the signature. The name reads Jane Crocker. You guess this girl's name is Jane. Now we got that out of the way. It's nice to make your acquaintance, but it doesn't explain what you're doing in my house. Come to think of it, how we even got here? Well, it's very simple. It's just a boring everyday example of an innocent bystander stepping to save an unwitting teen from a parcel with a bomb. With their zappy as hell treasure powers that nothing weird at all. You zap around the room a bit. By the way, the demonstration ends with you zapping where you started. Transportation technology? I knew various competitors of ours had been developing something like that for a while, but I had no idea they were already doing test runs. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me. But a bomb parcel, you say? You gesture out the window. A sad, obliterated obliterated remains of a mailbox. There was nothing anyone could do to save it or its contents. Oh shoot, Jane wasn't expecting any extremely important deliveries, was she? Potently, any form of a significant birthday gift for a copy of a mysterious computer game. Oh, you mean the Sperm Alpha? I'm not surprised you've heard about it. But that isn't due for another week, though. Oh, what a relief! No harm done. I wouldn't go that far. Alpha notwithstanding, the fact remains that someone tried to blow me up. Oh, so some harm done. Gee, the nerve of some people. You can't fathom who could possibly want to do such a thing. Especially to harm someone to as harmless and personable as Jane here. Oh, Piff. Come on, one doesn't like to state the obvious, but if I had to guess, it was probably related to me being next in line to inherit the largest corporation on the planet. You know, it's weird that Crocker Corp, aka Big Crocker, is like one of the biggest freaking, yeah. Sometimes you just don't question it, just you go with it. Crocker Corp has a lot of its enemies and there's no question about that. Oh, of course, that's why her surname was so familiar. Jane is the new face of the Betty Crocker Company. You didn't know what to expect considering what's happened on your journey so far. You should have seen this sort of thing coming. Speaking of which, you wonder aloud if there's anything like ever happened before. The only thing that could make this any more surprising if Jane had been sent similarly life-threatening cargo on any previous occasion. Oh yes, we've got mailed something similar last week. In fact, ellipses. You try not to think too hard about the fact that Jane apparently fell for the exact same trick 2 weeks in a row. My father was on the yard, was about to take his car out back for a soak, when the blessed mail box went up in smoke. It was quite a shock. Ever since then, he's been a bit antsy about me checking the mail myself. but it arrived the day while he was out. Good thing he would have thrown a fit if he would have known. I'm barely allowed outside the house, as it is. I'm sure he means well, but he can come off a bit overprotective sometimes. It's plumb ridiculous. I'm a full-grown lass with vim and vigor. I can perfectly take care of myself. I can perfectly take good care of myself. Well, I mean, if the mailbox blew up like 5 or 6 times, yeah, you don't want to pass hasty judgment on some familiar situation. But it sounds like Jane's father is just trying to keep her safe. It can't be easy to constantly deflect death threats away from someone determined to walk right into them. Where's her sense of self-preservation? I suppose it might be strange to the uninitiated, but you sort of learn to accept it after a while. I've been dodging death since I can remember. Some people really determined to do me, and I simply can't explain it. Jesus! Wow! You must be really on the. That must really be rough going on. That sounds awful, actually. Being the imminent ruler of an empire must come with a fair number of people who want you gone. Thinking back to the account of Pfeffery, you suppose that you were recently a part of such an attempt yourself, in a manner of speaking. You declined to mention this to Jane, reminding your time alternate causes you to lapse into an uncomfortable silence. Jane looks around a little awkwardly before breaking it. So, not to be ungrateful for the fact that you appeared to rescue me from certain peril, but right, of course. You're intruding on a complete stranger's home. You almost forgotten this is the first time you and Jane have ever met. Your heart sinks to consider between the vastness of the universe and the determination of those attempting to murder her. This might be the last time you will ever meet as well. Jane offers to show you out on the way downstairs. You ask her how long it's been since her family moved here. Does she know anybody called John that used to live in this house? She gives you a strange look, gesturing to a oh god, is that a corpse by the fireplace? You take a moment to process that fact. Jane is a stuffed human person mounted on the plinth in her living room. She says it's her pop, meaning grandfather. It's hard to phrase some sort of vocabulary that Jane uses sometimes. The guy's name, really anyway, was John. You can't help but to see the resemblance to your good friend Egbert. You've encountered enough coincidences to know by now that must be him somehow. My brain. You must have traveled forward in time by accident, or some such. That's the only possible explanation. You try hard not to have a whole mental breakdown. We're already halfway there, man. About your apparently long dead friend, but sadly, not hard enough. However, at the sight of your various expressions of horror, shock, and confusion, Jane perks up considerably. Oh, you like that he's freaking? You like the fact that he's freaking the fuck out? That's nice, Jane. Did you know, my dear old Pop Pop? You should have said something. He was a popular fellow, I suppose. I suppose it's only a matter of time before one of his friends from his performing heydays come to visit. You know, I mean, have you all seen Jane as kind of overweight? You know, it never mattered to me because, like, Jane being overweight or skinny never really mattered to me. Me neither. That's right, Jane. Keep talking about him and your friendship in the past tense. This is totally helping you feel better. By the way, you mean to say yes. You're absolutely right. Okay. Yeah, man, folks. Got a little bit of a text. Had to make perfectly sure that the person got my text. Alright. Now, you say yes, you're absolutely right. You are an old entertaining friend of her Pop Pop, who happened to be visiting the area in the middle of the circus touring season. You try not to detail insulting when Jane eats the lie without a moment's hesitation. Well, if it's one of Pop Crocker's old pals here, I suppose I can't turn you down on the street like that to somebody. And Papa would never forgive me for giving a family friend the cold shoulder. You simply must stay. I insist. You can't help but to enthusiastically agree. You were concerned thinking that this volume was over before it really got started, but this is a nice change. You've grown accustomed to putting a lot of hard work, hanging out with various people on your journey. But it took to convince Jane was a pre-established connection, which her apparently very wealthy relatives. It just goes well, you know your stuff. I'm afraid I haven't fulfilled my duties as a host very well. I'm determined to change that starting now. But, what to do? You've been playing the game of friendship long enough. By now, you get a sense of an important decision approaching. You take a quick inventory of Jane's important character details and interests personally. There's not gonna be. Oh, wait a minute. Should we do it? Solve a mystery? Why don't we? It's been bothering you for a while, but for someone who claims to follow in the footsteps of the very goodiest gumshoe, James seems pretty unmotivated to find out who's been trying to murder all these years. Perhaps you should, perhaps you should, perhaps you should use the means at your disposal to finally put this mystery to rest once and for all. You suggest Jane maybe should try to ascertain the person who sent it. By whom was the parcel sent? What? That grammar, silly. It's very important. I don't use whom, Jane. Because you could use whom, but that's just being a right asshole. But he has a proper way of talking, man. Yeah, but just correcting someone like that is kind of being a proper asshole. Of course, you suppose you agree with that. After all, this is a text-based medium with shoddy craftsmanship. You can only ever obscure information. The proper inheritance of linguistic conversation is the utmost importance of ensuring conveyance of the salient details in a timely, incomprehensible manner. But damn it, Jane, this isn't the time. We gotta solve. It's time to solve. Yes, all right. What exactly are you proposing we do? Sorry guys, game and my dog just got up. Honestly, princess. Oh, lay down, princess. Sorry, my dog. There's very little evidence we can feasibly collect. You two look forlornly out the window again, where the mailbox should be. Jane is right. The avenue of investigation went up in smoke a few minutes ago. The investigation barely got started, but the trail has already gone cold in a blaze of fire. It's not the regular mail worker have access to that kind of information. You have to admit, possibly it seems somewhat remote. Like, that gives you an idea. If there aren't any witnesses to hand, why not make some yourself? What? Bribe somebody to falsely testify or similar? That's certainly the novel way to get it going. James seems to give it a lot of thought, more than you. You would have expected, but in any case, that wasn't what you meant at all. You explained to Jane that far from merely being able to transportalize any two physical locations, you also possess the ability to time travel at any point past or future. Not to be rude, but considering you just saved my life and everything, that does sound a little bit more far-fetched. Oh, Jane, you're about to see some stuff. Jane seems pretty skeptical about this, but you honestly can't be bothered to work through all of her personal misgivings about beliefs and feasibility of time travel right now. You've already been through this more than once with a dozen people already. It's time to take a more proactive approach. You grab a wrist and use that back in time. Jane meet past Jane. Jane meet future Jane. I trust this will suffice as evidence. I don't. Alright, moving on. Apparently, you hit behind the bush and take refuge once again. Conveniently abandoning your slides on the ground indicates you traveled an hour into the past. No sign of the white cat yet. The mailbox is there in all its unexploded mystery, but stands as of right now. Isn't this perfect? Alright, hold up. This is gonna go on for an hour. Can we do this for an hour? Yeah. We just gotta not go over. Actually, we should probably just end this part. You sure? Yeah. We'll just end this part because we are overreaching, and I feel like there's a lot more to go with this. So let us, guys. We're gonna end this for a minute, and then we'll be right back.